Welcome back to the guide series. Today we're going to talk about two missions that we've had so far for this week. So it started yesterday. The first mission, as we got ready for word for today. The first mission was the gather event, which we did gather 1,800,000 of food, 480 of stone, and 120,000 of iron. Total gathered resources to 2,040,000. That was a total point value of 270 out of 260 that we needed, so we did crush it by about 10,000. I could have went out for a little more, but I didn't need to do any more, gather any more resources, because at that point we had the mission done. So, I mean, I could have added a little bit more to the point value, but and another thing is a lot of the accounts that I have got the mission done. The only two accounts that did not get done were the two smaller accounts. And what I mean by two smaller accounts, I'm talking about 69 and 49. Those two accounts did not get the mission done. They were, I think, 180, and they need about 210, something like that. So they missed by a little bit. So what's today's mission? What is today's? Well, if you watched the last video in the main series, you would know it is the upgrade buildings, which I was kind of glad because because a lot of my buildings I had were gonna expire today. This account in particular was one of them as well. Like if you said, I set them up for if the first mission was a 2-day, that I would have for another day after. So if technically yesterday was a 2-day mission, I would have had the barracks ready for tomorrow night. Which we don't need it now. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna speed this guy up. Get it done now. They gave us 655,000 points, which is a total point value of 196,890. So if we go into the point area here, we have 196 or 196,980 points. We're ranked 26 right now. The other building that we'll need to do is we'll need to do 2 barracks up to the next stage. I've already started the first one, so we're going to go ahead and hit the upgrade for the next one as well. We're going to use a little bit of reserves. That's okay. I'd rather use reserves when I know I need to get the mission done. Technically, I just let this go, and I know I got the mission done. But, you know me. Why not go ahead and get it done? 130, yep, 133. That is what I was going to get from that mission, or that building there. So now we went up to 236,880. And then the last and final one will be this guy here. And now give us another 133, which will do the final mission of today. So now we got a point value of 266,780. That is 16,008 or 780 over what we had to do, which was 260. And we're ranked 113. Obviously, we didn't get on the board. I don't know if any of my accounts are still on the board. They were on the board when I, like I said, did the video. So it looks like 84 is still on here, which is one of my other accounts. So 84 is still on there. And that's pretty much probably it. 84. Yeah. Everyone else has been kicked off. My main account does not have anything uploaded right now because it's gotten everything upgraded. Even the the resources are all done. So it's like that one doesn't need to do anymore. Now, so let's see. I want to see how many people are doing 1 to 10. So we need to go up by a few more to get the full march done in one setting for the recruit mission. But the nice thing is about having that current mission that we just had, I still have another day. Go ahead and put it down here. Or 100. No, it's 1,000. 1,000 here. That uses a little bit of reserves there. And then that was be the archers. That's alright. We still have. I think we have still quite a bit of resources in here. Actually, yeah. So we have 4 million of food, 31 million of wood, 14 million, almost 15 million of stone, and 5 million of iron. So right now, my plan is to upgrade the castle around the time I upgrade all the other castles. What I'm thinking about doing though is speed upgrading. So what that means is, right now we're sitting almost at enough to do the castle. Like 14, we need another 2 million here, and with the iron, we need another 2 million. So we're looking only 2 million apart from having the materials ready for the castle. All right. If you look here, it says we can't do it, but like I said, we're like that close to getting the castle going. Okay, just you know. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna speed upgrade. So what I'm gonna probably do, I'm gonna be attacking monsters, getting all the using the stamina, to get more stuff into our, where we get all the resources from. Get that up so I can, as long as I have enough speed upgrades, which I should. There's the first stage, that's the first stage, that's the second stage, that's the third stage, whatever, gems, which is always good. Which, as you look at the gems, we only have 11 gems remaining. So, at the end of the week is the end of the month. And you know what that means. We're going to be doing our cleaning out of our email. Now, there's one message in here that I will not be deleting, and it is when we got attacked. We have this power recovery, which has some stuff in there, but I'm not going to use it until I really need to, so we're going to skip that one. But pretty much all these other ones that we have here, what is that from? I don't remember getting it. Oh, that must have been during the attack mission. That was weird. But we're going to use all these resources that we've been doing for this month. If I don't need to, I'm not going to do it, but I think that we should. Because if I look in... Let's look in our items for war. We have 2-day shield, so we're good for this week. The first stage of next week we're good. It's the one after that we will need a new shield, so that's fine. But if I go into other, okay, there are a few gems in here, like 50. It's not much. So there are some gems in there. I just didn't know if there was any or not. So as I mentioned in the last series here on the channel that I just posted about 10-20 minutes ago, we'll be doing another video probably in this series as well tomorrow with the face invasion. That's ending tomorrow. So we have all the remaining of these, mission stuff to do. Like when we did some feeding up, so we got some resources in. We gotta attack monsters. I don't know if I'll do the buying things in merchants. I will do the donation stuff after we can do the donation right now. One more in the morning, and then that'll take care of that. And we'll do this as well. So pretty much we are in good standings right now. The next two missions are gonna be two-day missions. So this means that probably we won't do a video on this series, and we'll do one tomorrow. But we won't probably do the next one won't be until like Saturday, after I have the recruit mission, after I have to attack monsters. Because pretty much the recruit, as long as I don't have, I'll have the exact amount of units. So I'll have the 200 and 1,080 new units between the higher tier and the lower tier. So that's 1,000 of the two higher tiers, which at this point it's gonna be the horses. And I think I'm gonna do what's the other one? 1,000 of those, and then the lower tier again would be the lower tier. So right now we're sitting at about 4,076,471 units. So we're sitting at a pretty good point now. I have the 4 marches set up. I do think I have a 5th march, but I don't know if I set it. So I have that march set up. So once we get the new units, I'll have to readjust this, but that's okay. And then I do have a 5th march. Okay, so I do have that 5th march. I don't really use the 5th march. I just, it's, whatever. But yeah, so we're good for the next mission in exactly 21 hours, and that is exactly when the next mission starts. So 21 hours and about 20 seconds. So basically, we won't have to use any speed ups for that. How many speed ups do we have for that right now? Like, literally, how many do we have? Oh, we have 2 days, so we could technically, speed them up quicker. But I'm not gonna probably do that. we have a 5-minute speed up for buildings. But we have the 7 days of the regular speed up. So we're good with speeding up buildings if we need to speed up. That's something I need to get more of if I'm going to do that speed ahead with the castle. Is I'll have to have enough speed up so I can speed that castle up, get it done in one video, and also speed up all the other buildings that will do like the order of buildings, which I have not done in so long. The last time I did it was probably like a year ago or something like that, and that was when I was using BlueStacks. So we'll have to do some. We'll have to figure out how we're gonna do it on here. I mean, I can click on it and then go through. Okay, it's gonna be 925,800 of food and 2 million. We'll do that probably, or whatever it may be. So we still have some buildings at the lower tier, and so after this week, so next month we'll do the last barracks up to 25, which will be how much? The barracks is 12 million food, 5 million wood, or almost 6 million wood, 1,325,000 iron, or I mean stone, 132,800 of stone, and almost 1 million of iron. So we'll have to research, get more resources for that. But pretty much at this point, that's the building we'll be upgrading, just so we can get to the next stage. After the next stage, we'll be upgrading them the 25s to 26s, which again will be more resources required. I don't know exactly on the spreadsheet. I don't have a 26 on my spreadsheet right here in front of me, but we will be upgrading to 26 after that one, and just continuing the barracks, getting them up as high as we can go. 26 is we need the next tier of monster, so we have 126, so that'll be also good because then we can get 2 of the higher tier and then 3 of the lower tier. So you see what I'm saying? We can get 1,000 of the higher tier, or we calculate, okay, if I need this many points, because we know how many points we need. For recruit, we need how many points? We need, okay, so we need, it looks like, 521,300 points. Right now, with what we recruit, which is 11,080, we get about 521,360. So we're 60 over what we need for the mission to be done. And again, that is recruiting, having the recruits ready really does help to have them ready to go. But having a barracks being upgraded is not the best case, because then you're down, then you might have to speed up to get that one group done, which could happen, if it's not the upgrade buildings mission. So yeah, we're gonna work on that. So we'll probably do a barracks and a train ground. Okay, so 26 would be 16 million food, 8 million wood, and almost 2,000 stone, and then 1 million of iron. So if I go back down here to our spreadsheet here. As it just went dark. Oh. So basically, if I just copy this over to the week after, I can, oops, lock me out. Lock me out. If I just go over to next time. If I put this barracks in. I did not mean to do that. Oh, it was only the lower. Okay, that's how I gonna... At least it wasn't the higher tier. Because we lost a lot in the lower tier, so that's fine. They would just recruited 1,000 in the higher tier. That's the problem about having them ready, is if you hit them, then you're, you know... So the next... let's see... 20... Another 23 here. I'm just trying to see if this is gonna be enough points. So we're looking at for next time. If I do a 20, or that's only a 26. So granted, we're not gonna do a 26 next time. But if we did do a 26 with a barracks, with with the train grounds, we would be looking at about 1,000 points that we need more. So we'd probably find a smaller building to upgrade at that point. Or maybe we'll have another barracks at that, another building to upgrade at that point. But it's only like 1,000 more that we need. But that's only a 26. So like a 26, and by then we might have all these barracks to upgrade. I don't know. Or in the training grounds. So that would be, helpful to get them all up. But like I said, yeah. It's just a matter of like, what do we get, what buildings, so we'll have to do another 2 training grounds for next time. So basically, for next time we do upgrade buildings, we need to do the same thing. Have a barracks be upgraded, and only one more barracks to be upgraded at 25 though. Okay? Only one, and then the rest are 26 at that point. And I'll probably do a video at that point, just so we can see how much power we're gonna get from that mission. And then we'll have to do another 2 training grounds. So, for that mission time. And if I'm looking at the training grounds, we only have about 3 left at 23. So probably, and we know we're going to have to do 2 for next time. So we'll have to look at how much the next one would be, the next training ground. So right now we're looking at, for the next upgrade buildings, we need about 14 million of food, 10 million of wood, almost 2 million, or 1,600,000 of stone, and 800 of iron. Okay. For the upgrade the buildings. So how much do we have again? Oh, we got it now. I mean, the food wood. Yeah, so we'll need a little bit more wood, or more food. But that's not hard to get. Let's go out and gather. But I'm going to try not to use the reserves if I can avoid it, so I will be gathering resources and all that kind of good stuff. I do need more wood, though, it looks like. So, oh, good, the leaf mines are coming back. Is there any wood? Back, but, okay. So we're going to probably gather at, some elite mines or something like that, just get some wood. Yeah, we'll just go here. And we'll go here for now. So, yeah, so that's what I'm looking for next time, is we have the materials pretty much, we just need a little bit more food. And like I said, the food we can also get from our packs. Our packs from being in our alliance, because we do have quite a bit of those. So technically we could use those and get the 12 million or the 14 million that we need from that. If I can't gather it. I'm going to try to gather. It's just sometimes it's hard to gather that much resources, and then you get attacked and you lose the stuff. We haven't gotten attacked lately, but like I said, you just don't know. This is a game called War and Order. You never know when you're going to get attacked. That's why I have 2 armies. I think I have one here at my main alliance, and I have one here at the fort. Everyone has at least a account in the fort. That way they're protected. And then, like I said, everyone else, I'm just gathering, just sending out to gather, so there's no one in the base. If there is someone in the base, it's not going to be a loss of too much. Like I said, this account here, we might lose a little bit. I mean, we're at 125 hospital count, we're at 2, so we're looking at 60,000. But then if you go into the defense side, it's another 60. So we should So yeah, I just wanted to do a quick video here in the guide series just to show you off what we did. Like I said, it's a big successful event again because we got our 275,000 points and 80. We'll do this one more time next time, which will be the first week in August. I think August is next. So it'd be in August I think it's gonna be August 6th is the week of mission, so it'd be that week there. Um, so like I said, we're just gonna gather resources. Keep on gathering resources so we can upgrade buildings. And not use reserves. If I have to use reserves, I will use them, but sparingly. If I need for recruiting, I use it then. So I use the reserves. What I call reserves is anything in here is called reserves for me. Or anything in my packs that I just showed you a minute ago. So these are all my reserves. If I need it, I use it. If I don't need it, it stays. The other reserves I consider are these. Well, not those, but these. These three are almost. That's a day of gathering right there. 300. And before that, we were getting about 316. So if you imagine that's 3 of those is 1 million. So if I need 12 million or 14 million, depending on what I need, I go in here and I use it. Because I get those every day. So I don't really have to worry about gathering. Now, the stone iron, yes, I don't have many reserves of that if you don't have them in the packs. You can't get them from anything else. I wish they did add a way to having them like that, but they just don't. So yeah. So that's going to do today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Upgrade buildings, a little update information time. We talked about the gather event, which we crushed that event. We got 270 out of 260. And then obviously we crushed this event with over 16,780 over what we needed. Next time again, we're going to upgrade the last barracks upwards to 25. Maybe we could do a 26. I don't know. I think I'd rather keep upgrading the lower tier to the higher tier. And then after that, we'll only have the higher tiers left. And so, like I said, my goal would be around Christmas time, maybe the new year, upgrade all castles. Because everyone's still getting the resources right now. And in this account, we can speed upgrade. So we can go from, if we get all the resources, which I have the spreadsheet for all that already now. At this point, every account, I have the spreadsheet for every account. So pretty much, if I want to speed upgrade to, say, 29, go to 28 and speed to 29. Yeah, because everyone else is at 28 already. So I already know how much I need to go to 29. Or yeah, to 29. Yeah. And my main account is going to do it too, because it's going to go to 30 and then 31 hopefully. So that's why I'm focusing on gathering that account just to gather the resources, and then hopefully I'll do a special video in the new year or whenever I decide to upgrade the buildings with that account and show you off like what you get at level 30, because I think you get something very cool at level 30. And none of my accounts are at level 30. The only one that would be this guy here, and he needs about 7 more million just to get the first stage done to get to 30. And to 31, I'm betting it's double whatever he gets now. So if it's 31 iron, he needs 60 million iron. Plus all the upgrading of all the buildings. And then all the upgrades. So that's what I'm going to do with that account. And I'm probably going to do the same thing with this account if I can do it. To go from, go to 27, and then go to 28, and then, so we'll go to 28, and then 29. These guys will be going up to 29. These guys will be going up to 28. These guys, I might, hold off on them. I don't know. We'll see. I might go to 27 or 24, 25 maybe. If this is 27, so this is going to go to 28. So this guy's going to go to 27, and then 26, something like that. But those accounts I really don't worry about. I mean, they are up in buildings right now, but that's about it. That's a wrap here. So yeah. So next mission will either be attack monsters, which is a 2-day, or upgrade or recruit, which is another 2-day. So the next missions are 2-day missions. So we'll probably do a video tomorrow night. I'm going to do another video of this series tomorrow in both series. So there'll be 2 more videos tomorrow at some point. I 3 videos tomorrow of War and Order. So one will be the other missions going on, which is the battle and all this other stuff that's going on. We're gonna go through that stuff in that other series, in this series as well. So there'll be 2 videos of that, plus then the next mission week for the main account. After that, there won't be a video until probably we're looking at Thursday night. So Thursday night will be the next 2-day mission, which will be Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And then after that, we will have the attack missions, which starts on Saturday night. So yeah, that's gonna do it. Another long video for you guys. I hope you like this. But yeah, we'll see you tomorrow probably, or maybe today, depending on when this video gets up. Till then, bye bye for now.